What's up, you guys? Today I got some new subs last night. I traded my two 12-inch kickers for them. These ones are perfect for what I am doing in the mx3. So I decided today I would do a kind of a vlog of putting in these subs and putting in installing them and wiring them and everything like that. So right now, these are the subs right here. They are a MA Audio 800 watt sub. These things are massive, but they should. I'm gonna have them face in the box, so that part's gonna be facing in the box, and these will look good when they're sticking out like this. But I got this one all wired up so far, running it to 2 ohm on the amp. So right now I'm working on this one. So I got all this wiring. I'm taking off the old wire that you had here, like all this old crappy thin wire, and putting in some of my own really thick gauge wire. So that's what I'm doing today, and you can see the difference in size. That's the smaller one is what he had, and the bigger one is what I had. Is what I have and switching to. But you can see like the huge difference between the two. The top one up here that's wiggling, like this one up here, is the one he had on it, and then this one is the one he had, or the one I'm putting on it right now. And it should make them sound a lot better. So let's see how that works. I'll check back with you guys and update you guys in a few minutes when I get this one wired up. Alright, so I'm basically going to film this part of the sub, wiring this sub. I'm going to basically show you what I'm doing. So right now I cut this end of the wire. I'm going to wire this into the positive on this sub. And yeah, so positive into the positive. Push that wire in and make sure that wire is actually in there. So just turn this screw, make sure it's in there, give it a good pull. It's in. And then I just take this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap it. I don't want this over top. So what I'm going to do is just wrap this wire around like this, as I did on my other one. Just wrap it around and come up to the positive on this one. So that's all I'm doing right now. So just gonna wire this. So just measure twice, cut once. So maybe leave a little bit of slack on there, but I don't have to. But I'm gonna leave a little bit. So I'll cut this wire. I should have better wire cutters, but that's okay. I make do with what I have. Alright. So. Oh shit. I hope I didn't cut the wrong wire here. Or maybe. Hopefully not. So yeah, just run this over to the positive on this amp. Or this sub. Maybe it'll be better to go this way. Yeah, much. So yeah. Maybe this one will run better. Oh, wait, is it the positive? Yeah. So this should be fine to go over. So, yeah. Make sure I cut it or strip it down, make sure it reaches and everything. Now I'm just gonna strip this wire down. This is my least favorite job to do with these shitty wire strippers, but they do the job. So yep, just twisting. And then run this to the positive on the other side of the sub. And alright, so these ones are done, or the positive is done on this one. So now we're just going to go to the negative. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to take probably this wire here, and see if it will reach. It should, yeah. So I shall strip the end off this one a little bit more. I only ran these, like, these wires, these speaker wires, I only ran these ones for a little bit here. Yeah. Oh, and the iPhone video I recorded, so it should be out shortly after this video. Like, probably like within like a couple hours of this video, I should have the iPhone video out. So now I just wire this into the negative on this one. Unscrew, push it in, wire it up. Give it a little tug. Secure. And also, guys, I'm almost at 100 subscribers again. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a challenge at 100 subscribers. So if you want to see that, hit that subscribe button if you're new. For my other subscribers that are already subscribed, I love every single one of you for subscribing to me. I've been checking my YouTube, my ratings and all that are going up. They're not going down. Besides, for the last couple months, I didn't upload a video, but they were still staying steady. But they were going down a little bit, but not as much. But so far, like these, after I uploaded that other video, they've been going up more and more. So I like that. So yeah. So after I get these subs all wired and connect it right and all these wires into the terminals, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys outside and I'm going to actually put these into the car today. I won't be able to hear them run until I wire that stereo. My stereo is wired, but I don't know. It's not turning on when the car has power, so I don't know why. I gotta go check out that wiring. So, yeah. So, strip this back. Insert this to the positive, or the negative, my bad. Terminal on this side. Twist that wire better. So yeah, this will just go into, goddamn. I like bigger wires. They're a lot easier to handle or do this stuff with. turn this one down because I don't need that one yet. Wire this one. I'm going to screw down to wire this side. And voila. So there we have it. So I got this one wired to 2 ohms. And now that these 2 are wired, I'm going to go throw them in the car. And I'll bring you guys along with me. And we'll see how that goes. And maybe we can hear them run if I can figure out the stereo. So let's go. Alright, so I got the subs into the car now. I got this one actually screwed in and everything. All those screws are in. This one I got just 5 more screws to put this one in. The 2 top ones are in. At like 2 or 3 of them in already. And then it's just throwing in the other amp and putting the speaker wires on these, and while crossing them, I'm going to cross them and then put the speaker wire to the amp. The wire for 2 ohms. And here's the other amp running my crossovers for the tweeters and everything like that. So this amp does that. Yeah, as you can see. So then I got, that's about it. Putting these last screws in, wiring these to the amp, and actually installing the amp. So I'll be back to you in a bit when I get that done. Alright, so I got the amp wired in. The amp's back there. I ran the speaker and everything, like the speaker wire off the amp. It's right here. So I just need to wire in the speaker wire. And after I run after I run in the speaker wire to the subs, which should be, I'm probably going to run this one as my runoff. But right now what I'm doing is I got this one connected on this sub, and I need to parallel wire it to this sub, which is just, sorry, I got smoke in my eye, which is just running these other ends of the speaker wire. Sorry about that. Just running these other end of the speaker wire to this sub here. So that's all I need to do for this, and then it's just hooking up the other wires to the other end of the sub to run it. So I'll get back to you when I get that done. But so far, this is what it looks like when I run all the wires to that side over to these terminals. I got the wires running around, like I said. I'll keep them clean. I mean, I wish I could find a way to hide those wires, but I can't. There's really no way to unless I tuck them underneath. But I don't want to do that because then I need to go get other speaker wire to be able to run those. Yeah, it's the positive one, to run that positive all the way over underneath to do it. But anyway, I'll get back to you when I get this other wire ran. Alright, so all the amp wiring is put in. All the speakers are hooked up. Crossovers, they're all hooked up. And this is basically how I'm going to leave it right now. It's a mess, I know. I need to tuck wires and I need to do all that. But this will just be to test them, make sure they work, and see if they work. If I need to make any adjustments and tuning and all that, I can do that while the amps are up here. Or if I need to move any wires or anything, which I shouldn't, the wires are all exposed up here, so I can do that. But this basically the back view of them. I have that little tarp or this little cover that goes over top, but this is basically what you're looking at right now. So yeah, there's that. So far so good. So that's the trunk. And if you're wondering why I have those crossovers, I have aftermarket JVC mids in the doors, and then I have JVC tweeters. So they run all the way through the hinge and down underneath and all that. So there's that. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I finished the trunk up, putting the strut bar in and all that, and I'll show you what the final product is going to look like. Here's what the final product looks like. The strut bar ain't mounted in, but kind of what it's going to look like. So standing back, you know, you can see subs lay out a little bit. Strut bar fits perfectly in this car with this box in here. And this box actually came with it, but still, like, these look amazing. A little bit of wire tucked back there, but like I said, I'm going to tune it first and all that to make sure everything's running good before I tuck those wires. But briefly, this is what it's going to look like, minus I'll have the amps on the back of the seat instead of on the floor there, so like that will actually be cleaned up and there won't be any wires or any amps on the floor of the trunk there. But this is basically what it's going to look like. And then when I pull the hood down, it could if I undo these clips here and actually set the mat down, you can see what it's going to look like with the mat actually down, or the lid, or whatever you want to call it. Because I normally don't like hatches, so I'm not sure what these are actually called. Just a cover, I think. But so yeah, that's basically what it's gonna look like with the mat down. And then of course you got like the trunk that comes down, or the hatch on this in this car. It'd be the hatch. So yeah, that's basically roughly what it's gonna look like. And I kind of broke this in two, so then if I need it to check really quick, I could just pop this up and look underneath and see if subs, if there's smoke or anything, I can see that where it's coming from right away, instead of having to lift the whole thing up and everything. Just quicker this way. So yeah, it's basically what it's gonna look like. And from my point of view, I love the way this looks. I love the way the trunk goes together. Yeah, I hate that squeaking, but yeah. So right now I'm just gonna try and fix that stereo inside, and because I got it in, but I need to figure out what the wiring is. Because apparently this is supposed to be your speaker wire one, but I ran it to crossover, so that one's pretty pointless. So it's just the one plug on the back. But this is the deck I'm running right now. To Sony. I wasn't going to spend an awful lot on a deck, but this one worked perfectly in my Civic. So yeah. Then of course you got that one over there, the door speaker over there with the tweeter and the badges there. So yeah, so far that's what I'm running. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And if you would really enjoyed this video, or so yeah, I don't know how this camera's gonna go, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. Please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed or want to know something about installing subs, or installing stereos or subs or speakers or anything like that to a car, like it could be any of that, or how to wire multiple amps. I didn't show that, but I can make a video on it. If you guys comment below and you guys want to see that, I will make that video. So make sure to drop a comment, like this video, subscribe, and keep it frigid.